We have got the rapid fire launch coming at you guys. This is just absolutely massive. This bot. I just have never been so surprised by a bot before. The results have just been crazy. Max 420, you guys saw, was able to get 27%, over 5% per day on his test last week. And our paper trading test has also been doing like 3% a day. It's been really, really epic. So I'm really glad you guys are able to join us and check this thing out. I'm really excited for everyone to reap the profits of rapid fire. So really excited for you guys to get into it. Really excited to introduce to you guys Rapid Fire version 4. This is a complete reinvention of Rapid Fire. We've completely rebuilt Rapid Fire from the ground up to work off of reversal and giving you those high quality swing trade ranges that you can scalp to your heart's content. This is really something that is surpassing all of our expectations. I'm really, really excited to show you guys this. So let's first talk about our first bot. Rapid fire in general was our first scalping strategy at STP. It's almost 4 years old now. It's 3 and a bit old. So this is really something that we started out with, and it's the reason why I joined STP and really started seeing profits early on with STP back in 2020, and it's really been a fantastic strategy. But the thing that always got us, first was we were just using RSI filtering, and the bearish divergences were getting us. And the other problem was that we were using our original buy and sell indicator, right? Our original swing bot, which was okay. It was good for back in the day, but it wasn't calling those absolute tops and bottoms. So you can see here, right? We have our re-entries here. Nothing stopping. Our swing bot wasn't stopping trades up here. It only kicked in basically after this entire move, right? And you can see also here on when we have consolidations, it gets basically chopped up, right? And that's not what we want to see. We don't want to get chopped up, getting bags, not having good trades, and you could get caught offside when price changes. We want to have a really good swing strategy integrated with rapid fire, and that's what Rapid Fire version 4 is all about. Check it out, guys. Rapid Fire version 4, completely built from the ground up to work on top of STP Reversal. So now we have high quality buy and sell signals, and I can't emphasize this enough, how important this is when you want to be taking trades from the beginning of a pump and not at the end, and also from the beginning of a dump, not at the end of a dump, right? This is so critical. And so STP Reversal has changed the game for rapid fire. Okay, it is amazing at triggering at absolute tops. You can see here, this is on the AVE chart. It's triggering right at the top, and you can see, right, we're grabbing the lows here, grabbing all these re-entries. We call them re-entries with rapid fire, by the way. These are longs in the green and purple for shorts. And we're grabbing them all the way from the bottom, riding up that pump, and then reversing at the very top here, and then shorts all the way down, right? And not getting caught at tops, not getting caught at bottoms. And you can see here at the bottom, we're now switching again to longs, and then riding the pumps up. And so this is the idea, is we get way better swing ranges on the long side and the short side, so that we can scalp those swing ranges with rapid fire. I can't wait to show you guys the results from our testing. This is really where you see it come into its own, and just surpassing all expectations. All right, so what does this mean when we have these really good swing longs and swing shorts that are now triggering rapid fire to go into scalp longs and scalp shorts? This means market direction changes, at critical pivots, we can say, right? And that what that means is you're not taking longs when we're topping out, and you're not taking shorts when we're bottoming out, right? You can see that especially on ETH, right? We're grabbing the lows in March, and we're just riding it all the way up. And the idea here is that you are now taking more high quality scalp trades that you can lean into, right? You have more confidence in taking these longs, and they're lower risk and higher profit. And I think that's really the name of the game, right? That's what we're looking for. And so you can trade these ranges, scalp these ranges really, really well. And you'll know that STP Reversal is working on the back end to keep you on the right side of the market. Okay. And ultimately, yeah, it means less bags, more profits. All right, guys. So let me show you what that means in terms of profits. And remember, when I do take you into these, these are paper trading results, right? So these are different than live trading results, right? They're not as affected by slippage. So the results are different from live trading. And we had a good pump last week, right? It's not always going to be like this. And so it's no guarantee of future profits, but it is a very good sign. Okay. And so the first day of trading with Rapidfire version 4, I worked since the last VIP, almost 2 months on this. And so the first day I started testing, 6.52% profit. Incredible, right? This just blew my mind. I couldn't believe how well Rapidfire was performing here. And you can see 4.76% on the long side. So it really grabbed all that price action. Alts were doing really well also. And so it really soaks up that price action. So you're not going to miss trades, right? You don't need to be constantly watching your chart. I remember when I first started with Rapidfire back in the day, I had it connected with my smartwatch, and I'd see profits coming in on my smartwatch while I was swimming in pools, while I was relaxing. And honestly, that was the best feeling. That's what Rapidfire is all about. Is you don't need to be watching that chart. You know that Rapidfire is going to take those trades for you. And you can see even on the short side, right? When we top out, Rapidfire will often switch to shorts. And so we did a 1.76% on the short side during that pump day, which is also very good, right? We're not bagging up. Instead, we're switching over to shorts and grabbing shorts at the highs. All right, and then over a week, right? We want to know how do we do on average, right? Over a week. With 8 pairs. That's it, 8 pairs. So, I remember guys with SAR running 20, 30 pairs. This is just with 8 pairs, guys. 4 max active. Honestly, it never hits that very often because trades are in and out very quickly. Rapidfire, right? And so after 1 week, 22.66% profit in 1 week on the paper trading account. And that's an average of 3.23% daily average. So that is really exceptional. I remember with Rapidfire, we used to say 1% daily, and that is always our goal. We always want to make the goal 1% daily. But when you see something that's so high, far and above 1%, that is really exceptional. And it's not always going to be this way. But when you do see an average profit like that, it's really exceptional. This is why I say it's surpassing our expectations. And you can see that cumulative growth, right? On your account just keeps going up and up, and over $1,000, actually over $2,000 profit in 1 week on a $10,000 account. So that is really, really fantastic. All right, and you can see profit numbers here per day, right? It's really, really great, right? You're making we really want to make like $100 a day, that kind of thing. That's like a good, well-paying job, and so we're doing well more than that, right? This is something that if you're running on a big enough balance, you can live full time off the bots, and that's really our goal here at STP. We want you guys living full time off the bots. But you guys are saying this is paper trading results. Let's see live results. So here are the live results from my man Max 420. He has been testing since you can see here since July 15th is when he started the bots, and 27.39% in 5 days. Just mind blowing, right? 5.4% per day on average. I just that is so incredible, and I'm really blown away. You can see the per day profits here, right? And then you could see that XLM was his best pair. Sol, Dot, AVAX. He was doing really well on those alts. So yeah, really fantastic. Well done, Max. Really impressed with what you've been able to do. And he's running $1,000 account on Bybit and on 3 commas, you can see here, and just doing exceptionally well. So this is Rapidfire, guys. You know, I was expecting to make a decent strategy here, better swing ranges for Rapidfire to trade, but this is just on a whole other level. And when we get into the quick setup video, you guys can check that out after. You're going to see how to dial that in and get more trades out of it. And wow, this is really, you know, we got DGen Chris in the house. This is for your DGens, right? You can really dial it in and get tons and tons of trades. All right.
Yeah, you're talking our language right here.
Yeah, man, that's what I'm talking about. 5.4% a day compounding. You're going to get rich pretty quick. All right. Yeah, so that's you know, is this easy to set up, right? You can have all the profits in the world, but is it easy to set up, right? I want to be able to set up my chart quick, move on to the next pair, right? I don't want to have to spend an hour each pair, or else this is not going to be a good strategy, especially if I'm starting out, but even if I'm an advanced user, right? And that's really where Rapidfire is taking a page from the book of Reversal and having those long settings and short settings, 1 to 10, right? If you want to be conservative, 1. If you want to be risk on, high risk, 10. That's it. That's all we're worrying about here, okay? This is going to let you set up quicker, get trading quicker, go to new pairs faster, set up more pairs faster, and you're not going to get lost in a mountain of settings. And that's really, you know, I've been taking a lot of notes from our amazing community, and making these bots so much easier to set up. And let me just show you guys something. When we set up on ETH here, this is default settings, guys, 1 and 1, right? You don't need to change this at all. You can maybe, you know, dial it up a little bit, 2 or 3 on longs, but a 1-1 setup. You know, look at this, taking shorts down to the bottom here, bottom in March 10th, and then grabbing the longs all the way up, and then a perfect textbook, perfect reversal, and switch to shorts when we reach that top in mid-April. So this is just default settings, right? And so your life is gonna be so much easier. And it's only really when you get into the low market cap alts that you need to start messing more with the settings. But like ETH and BTC are basically good on your 1 and 1 beginner settings. So I'm really excited about that. You know, I want you guys to have an easy time getting into the strategy. All right. And then, you know, this is for the more advanced guys out there, right? But we've got 3 powerful filters. I didn't go crazy. I could have added 15, 20, 100, right? That's not going to do anyone any good. Let's use the best ones. Let's make sure that it's going to be really effective for you guys. And so MFI, this is basically on when all the time when you are using the beginner risk settings, 1 to 10, and it just basically it changes when you change your beginner setting. But this is amazing at filtering out those absolute tops and bottoms and leaving lots of trades between the tops and the bottoms. So it really allows more profitability, more trades in there. So I think you know, MFI is your first bet. If you see a trade that's not working for you, you can go in and say custom, or you can just let the beginner risk settings change MFI for you. Okay, and then we have HMA. All right, so HMA is a fast reacting moving average. And so this is on by default. Okay, we have it on the 60-minute time frame. This is on by default, just in case you get a bit of a move in the middle of a swing range, right? It's going to make sure you don't get some ugly short in the middle of a pump, right? That's what's basically what it's helping you do. And so I really recommend just keep that HMA on all the time, unless there's something specific you're trying to do, and that's really only for advanced users. If you're beginning, just keep on that HMA all the time. And then we've got ADX. This is for more advanced users, right? We call this advanced settings, right? And this is really super powerful for cutting out early trades and late trades, just by going early trades are cut out with range low, late trades are cut out with range high. That's how it works. It works very well, and you can really finely tweak and tune your chart with ADX. So it's something to look at if you're more advanced, but it will potentially cut out a lot of trades if you're using it. So MFI, HMA, and then if you really need to, ADX. All right, guys. And so Rapidfire is available now. Check it out. This is live on the STP website, and same excellent pricing. I'm not doing some launch discount because it's already a good deal, and you guys can see how profitable, how much improved Rapidfire is. So I'm hoping you guys are going to give it a try, even if you're on SAR, or if you found SAR too challenging, or you found it too high risk. Rapidfire is that lower risk strategy. We're running it on the 15-minute time frame, and you guys are going to be able to do really, really well with Rapidfire. All right, guys.